Are we on sweet yard salon? I know we oh, we let for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone. I know we oh, we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once say plenty thank you. So the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you. So una will get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video them.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Hello and good evening to the good people inside the big family house. We had. Well, of course, me people you know go doubt for me who can bring the babala things them where they inside the basket today again. Well, let you know say we had na you channel where they for bring you things them where they can try for fold, but where they come and unfold them to una with people them. So una set no go left behind for no parts waiting to go on. Now we had winner Mama Salon. Of course, me people them today we get plenty things them for talk, and we get something where some of you go see and say, I don't know why you go see, but to me, a very interesting. So for that, we bring them to you for make you can understand exactly what to make that one be the happen. Who say we get for go? Who say we get for go? Who say we get for go? With the wire don't look to country.
Who say we get for go? Who say we get for go? Who say we get for go? Where we bank there all door empty.
Who say we get for day? Who say we get for day? Who say we get for day? We next government they can we take inquiry.
Who say we get for day? Who say we get for day? Who say we get for day? We man then go one for on our way.
We dey lock the airports for them oh.
Oh, we all yeah must be done day oh.
Anyway, me people them, it sound so funny, yes, but normally na so we can do it for you. We and you dey smile before we come with the yuki things them. I mean the bad things them where them people here they do.
I don't say the alarm, I don't press you button.
Mais uncle et auntie no dépend anything like you key.
Of
All
course.
thing and they
but
do
depend
na
Dabaru.
genuine business.
They depend Dabaru.
Then they pan genuine business, then very transparent.
The people them. Now only see them here. Now no say na area this as a pressing button in the alarm. But today inside the basket, as I tell you now, the first big issue of the day, the people them. And the Lego.
Fire.
And the Lego.
Go.
Hey, so you watch. Okay, these are the reserve first. And the next style all. Still you watch me. You want to know what you want to talk.
When you see picking jump,
without wasting no time.
hey. When you see picking jump, Imama Kuko.
So what is that song they mean now? When picking jump, meaning in Mama don't cook. What is that they mean?
I say, we see picking jump, Imama Kuko. Hey. We see picking jump, Imama Kuko. Okay, before you count anything, listen this thing. You go know why I say, we see picking jump, Imama Kuko. Hey, no, listen this one first. No, we can't know the rhythm behind the dance.
Hey God. Felix go, swipe me.
Now we
When something happen, it happen. So if they went the day, now they no more. Would I go for ask?
So, what you want to say now? We were there, now we all, anything happen, it happen. What you want to say?
Anything happen, it happen.
And
Anything
above case.
people that it don't happen. So the question we I get for ask now, who that tip that $500,000? We were there,
Now we all. So what you make pass you ask this question here?
because when something happen,
It happen. $500,000 right inside presidential lodge. We were there, now we all. Who's one pandem? Who's one pandem? Who's one pandem? Who's one pandem? We don't turn Sakimo cat. Oh la la. We were there, now we all. If anything, but boy, so we don't talk. If anything happen, so it don't happen now. So
it don't happen though. But it don't happen though. Why make them forget lock other people in ourselves?
No can give me bad name more. Then say if anything happen, it happen.
It happen.
So
they go lock some man na say why?
No, give me bad name. We were there and we no more. But anyway, that is just the na tip dandy. When they say the tip of the iceberg, I just taste you so we dey come to dandy. The mommy, how you doing? Disappear first, disappear.
Come on there. No, I see you.
Okay.
Oh.
So the other big question again. Me, I don't like Africanist Press, so I don't like them at all.
You want the Congo, sir?
What's kind of you boy and Carafilu business where they always dey come up with?
Carafilu, I defend which people there.
No, but wait. The panel be don't say na single treasury account, one account, all the couple them.
For me, be simple. Na so you say.
So wetin make the corona test money defend in way into private accounts na UTB. Oh, sorry. Hey, na my uncle self, sorry. You no need for tell me so, na my uncle. A mistake. Now you same one, you did disturb and torment. I don't like them system there. I don't like her. But wait, look, make people know. Wait till this money go do inside private account.
Let me put for me go left on the one account. By the time the mommy for instruct for let go put an item person take that.
Then okay, so the corona money and the mommy will go take small pie, can't put on a house. But go cancel that because we know say a lot there for money. Anyway, let me go to something. You remember that we first and chief minister? You remember that?
I call her.
We first and chief minister.
Ah, you call her fine.
Wait, how for call her?
No, you call her fine. Chief minister.
No, not to imposition that day. We caretaker say imposition at chief minister. How you call her?
Chief, former chief.
No, you know say na them village here we get headman, we get thief, we get paramount thief. So this one are the chief minister.
I think I'm familiar now. He left to you.
No, wait. Then the speller as CH, chief minister. Anyway, on a more serious note, you remember the allegation we been come against them, where they say about $1.5 million EcoBank and this and that and thing. We journalist party where they call Salute Jan Jallo being grabbed say it investigate the chief minister. So anti-corruption self been come investigate, they later come up with word. But before we talk, let me listen. Waiting this man when the foreign affairs minister say anything within the investigate person waiting for happen. Let's just listen and we'll come back just now.
The Civil Service Code Regulations and Rules Section 11:10 clearly states that any public officer who is being investigated for any serious allegation of impropriety must be required to stand aside, not to compromise the investigation or undermine the integrity of the investigation until the investigation is completed. That is not in any way to impute guilt. It is just what the civil service, related to our mission in New York, the ACC named certain officials from the ministry as persons of interest. I have worked with the Director General. They have been set aside as part of the requirement because I think we need to do that to protect ourselves as a new administration, but also to maintain the integrity of the process, but also to reassure the media and the fourth estate that the fight against corruption is something that is serious, is consistent, and is not cosmetic. I think that is important.
Well, of course, me people, I don't listen to the first chief minister waiting a come and talk say if anybody hold position now the government whether the investigator if I go behind the seat first until the investigation done. But you know now this we always can tell you now say we don't know if the politicians them who we get now we are they get shame of themselves or they can really know waiting then they talk from the past and the present. Because if this so-called chief minister formal, we now the foreign affairs minister, if I'm not mistaken, they come out and talk, they can talk there. Me to me na a shame, and to itself na a shame. Because if it is shame enough for talk, then talk here. This not the same man where so many allegations that don't come na in then na in office and the investigator. Now the same man this way come and write or told that about GTT report. Where I not even know the PhD who describe for me PhD where he gets how he even they use them. You know, I don't know if this man really I don't know how for put him. I just want to take him easy because if I take him the other way, other person can call me one kind of way I don't understand.
Because in a big man then in this, so they're not for investigator. No, wait then the investigator is for still in a position.
But this man gets shame for talking kind of talk here.
Yeah, because in Bobo we na Ben Kelfala been saying no guilty. Then say them find out, they not say nothing. So So
Yeah, but
waiting
if
at
they
the
not
ask,
see it,
waiting at the ask.
why is the investigation they go on?
So waiting at the ask. Then tell the way they go and find out, not to investigate, Sandy.
Nah, tax.
Yeah, then be the ask no more. So in different. Yeah, so left arm. Do you work here? You born for Duam. Duam, yeah. Yeah. Now we you. So bottom line now, in your case different. But this one now, they basically then they do this investigation concerning that money now the chancery na US, okay? Where then say they give about $4 million for let they renovate the building, fine, make it day up to standard. You know, but the people are not doing. So in now the boss now that area, so then they investigate. So now make it come out and pull what. Not only we can for today. We just pass this small no more. Disappear.
Come on.
Good. I like you get respect. So you know one thing we then call sustainable development goals.
Goals.
Yes. What's my initial? SDGs. You sabi? SDGs. It got 17 pillars. 17. So basically, then 17 things there. So you get different things them where you will get for look into. Yeah, for make things will go on how it's supposed to go. Well, the government them all na the world inside 2011 been come out with them different things there so. Okay, so let I just tell you small bits, but then 17 goals there. Yeah, before ever we go to anything. Yeah, I just the attempt for Brian come to you. Yeah, I don't know if I go Sabio because not to me on area, but still I go. Number 1, then say waiting. Poverty. I know they say I'm fine. But anyway, let go. But it different. It get for do with health, education. It get for do with the climate change. It get for do with how you call them how for do things them normal for lay thing go big okay for we. So but we inside we yard, we all don't sign on to them. The last government then try but they not do well. This then come in and say they take 2 goals. Guess the goal them ba? On a football pitch or na the Premier League where they play. You know what are the goals then? Education na 1. Yeah. The other one, then call on justice, yeah? Then say justice. Justice. Okay. You know what? Before we go into this better one, let me just watch or listen to this particular audio. This na Radio Democracy been do this interview, but we decide for put all the goals them on top the audio for let you go this see them. I don't know if you go see them, so you are good past me. Let we go.
Development plan at the UN level, we na the UN put them together with the member states them. Now the framework down the way they guide the UN support and all member states then they support to the world in go before business. So now like you get the national development plan. We call them now the medium-term national development plan. Now, so also you get at the global level, UN level, then get the new plan. And at the SDGs. But basically, now within the framework, we call it 2030 agenda. Now, this SDGs there, so the goals them way we implement, we pursue.
So from 2015 to now, where we implement at 2030, where the UN don't get an achievement from all the country them. So take me through how we don't select for Salon during this implementation process.
You know, we implement them in the first place through the national development plan. The UN do the framework at that level. The member states then they go implement the commitment at the country level. And at the country level, we get the national development plan. We inside the implement the way there. So often the progress who they make in the implementation of the national development plan, they measure the progress who they make in the implementation of the SDGs. And so far, we don't go some distance in terms of the progress we don't make.
We get a 17 and goals them. So out of them 17, yeah, which one is alone in priority area them, and why una decide for choosing area there?
Priority goals, we call them my English accelerator SDGs. Now goal 4 on education, inclusive education, and goal 16 on justice, peace, justice, and inclusive society. Then 2 goals they're so important in our own context. Take goal 4, we are education, where they inside the government in flagship program, we call human capital development for prepare mortal man in skills for make them more productive. Not just getting just education, but getting education really matter. And I could talk about quality education. Access to justice. Now, one thing that we don't see is as critical as the priority we put on education. So if somebody not able to get access to justice for address in concern, whether advantage within the system and kind of stuff, or for make the opportunity for doing something for who complain and kind of stuff. If you don't get an opportunity, you cannot get a healthy mind for itself. In fact, you only they harbor chances for make chaos they happen in the country. And the government, they prioritize that one. You see the peace and national cohesion with the approach. You see the legal aid board intervention in the area of providing free legal representation to the poor one they will not get. This is just very important. When people feel like catered for in terms of the basic justice, and we see justice as the first entitlement, will anybody forget? The government will identify this. See, we need this one in terms of inclusion, in terms of security, for the country.
So these are the things them way them be try for talk about. We use self right now. It get for do with the sustainable development goal. So let's just attempt for read them for you. The different one them. We get number 1, no poverty. Yeah, this goal for go towards 2030. So now like 9 years from now. So number 2, zero hunger. Good health and well-being. Number 3, number 4, quality education. Number 4, now one of the goals and the way we take. You get gender equality. We get clean water and sanitation. We now 6. Number 7, we get affordable clean energy. Number 8, you get decent work and economic growth. Number 9, you get industry innovation and infrastructure. Number 10, you get reduced inequalities. Number 11, you get sustainable cities and communities. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. Number 13, climate action. Then you get life below water. Number 14. Number 15, you get life on land. Number 16, peace, justice, and strong institution. Number 17, partnership for the goal. Yeah, so we did look at justice. So now number 4 and number 16, peace, justice, and strong institution. Okay, now the two things then that the way we take. But justice, peace, how best we don't able to go in that area then they. Because when you look at national cohesion, you look at all of them things then they. Now we then talk say how we don't do what we don't do with regards the justice system, then they provide free legal aid. Legal aid don't they from trade. But then they provide free legal aid. Okay, waiting again. Now this person talk about. And by the way, this person, if I can get on well, let's just watch for this person. That person waiting at the Ministry of Planning, okay? Now, and tomorrow, then they present this particular, I call them. Now, then they present these SDGs. Then the 2 goals there, so United Nations. Yeah? But let we not rub too much inside and when it comes to the justice. But let we go back and listen to one of the, listen to the representative, the United Nations representative, na Sierra Leone, waiting himself being get for say with regards,
yes,
the
Sierra Leone has made progress.
The country don't they do so far, yeah? When they come back, just now.
Has made progress, and I always use the example of pregnancy-related deaths. For many years, one of the things that Sierra Leone was often spoken of frequently was around the very high maternal mortality rates of the country. For many years, even when as a young undergraduate, I knew this. And Sierra Leone has successfully now brought maternal mortality down from over 1,300 at one point. Now we are at 720 pregnancy-related deaths per 100,000 live births. That is significant progress. But if your lens is a development that benefits all, a development that leaves no one behind, that progress can be better. And what the world committed to, in 2015 is that irrespective of your level of development, whether you are low income, middle, upper middle, or high income, your pregnancy-related death ratio must not be higher than 70 by 2030. So we're at 720. Our target is 70 in the next 9 years. So, not to put my friends who are ministers on the spot, Minister of Youth Affairs is also here. So when government says, and they are right in saying we have made progress in improving the health profile of Sierra Leone, it's incumbent upon you as the conscience of the people of the nation to say, actually, the standard we are using is 70 deaths per 100,000 by 2030, and all the progress that we make must be against that benchmark. Because we know from many countries' experiences that you can have improvement as long as the averages are going up, more people are going to school, and so on and so forth. But certain segments of the population may not be benefiting from that progress. That, for us, is not sustainable development. So we have only 10 years, less than 10 years left to achieve the very ambitious sustainable development goals. And the most common word, when you go through the 17 goals, is all. It always talks about all. Quality education and lifelong learning for all. Decent job, decent work for all. The most frequently used word is, so it's a very ambitious agenda, but we all agree to it. All our presidents signed up to it, because most of the problems that face the world today, we know there are solutions. There are proven solutions for 99.9% of the challenges facing Sierra Leone and other countries today. So what is stopping us is not the lack of solution, but the lack of will and sustained commitment to follow through. We need, therefore, given that we have just 9 years left, to step up our action. It is our last chance to act. As I said, we have seen progress, but the progress has been too slow. And again, to use the example of Sierra Leone, since we are in Sierra Leone, as a result of COVID, but also because of the things we are not doing right with agricultural modernization, with the agricultural value chain, the UN and the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries just launched the 2020 Comprehensive Food Security and Vulnerability Analysis Report, I think last week. And it shows clearly that the proportion of households in Sierra Leone that are food poor or food insecure has risen, has gone up in the last 1 year. So we need to redouble our actions. We cannot achieve the SDGs without investments and actions from the government, from international development partners, from the private sector, from civil society, and yes, from the media. Without the media playing its role, we cannot achieve the SDGs. So let me say a few words about the role of that the media can play in supporting our efforts to achieve the SDGs. First, you can play a very important role in informing the general public about the SDGs, inspiring SDG awareness, especially among young people, and setting in motion the drive for the acceleration of the achievement of the SDGs through your agenda-setting advocacy. I think that is very, very important. The media has to set the agenda with these global commitments that Sierra Leone and other countries have signed up to. And the good thing is that the medium-term national development plan of Sierra Leone 2019 to 2023 is anchored on the SDGs. Actually, 2 of the anchors of that plan are SDG 4 and SDG 13, I believe. So achieving the National Development Plan, the commitments, the priorities stated there, is the same thing as achieving the SDGs. Yes, Sierra Leone has made.
So I think say another one day you don't hear it so. In the United Nations country representative, so we country Sierra Leone, yeah, in the resident coordinator, all right, in name Babatunde Aosi. So in basically the talk, you are waiting the government man, we are the director of planning and so. Now the Ministry of Planning waiting to talk about the sustainable development goals, okay? And you are waiting the country rep say. So basically, I wonder why the media not take this particular thing up. Ministry of Fisheries, according to Ramna, do this report and then say, in just 1 year, in the last 1 year, household poor, we mean say poverty at household level don't go up. It means say poverty, the way how people they don't poor. Inside we country in the last 1 year, it don't pass mark. Okay? It say the government, they do well, then they try, then they make progress. But then they make slow progress, especially in the area of agriculture. Take note of that, especially in the area of agriculture. So, but we see the government, this BNTM, don't they try for put some things in place. And we see outside and don't carry human tractor driver. We don't see outside and count plenty tractor where they don't go put. And we see outside the caretaker say, Tomabom, then the car launcher. I think it will be this Friday. Then for launch the projects na Tomabom. Well, then for begin this Tomabom project outside and for the plant plenty rest. Because remember say the deputy minister of agriculture don't tell we say by 2023 you no go now you be angry. By 2023 plenty rest good day for make you eat. But the question is why 2023? This is 2021, 2022. Why 2023? Is it that they want to use it as a campaign tool or what? Now for campaign or now for something genuine?
But you don't need to ask, my brother. I feel say you for understand the game where they play. All the things them, or most of the things them where these people they talk for say that they use for score certain goals them, they always attention in the way 2023. Yeah? And you ask, you say why that year why the media know they report over that. You no need for even doubt of the media. We all know how the media they run right now. Everybody they try for be or for belong. Let's just put them that way. Everybody they try for belong. So you know they expect say certain things where me and you supposed to know, where the people supposed to know, the media get for come and report. You find out say even though people if so most of them can tell you say we bless some of now we just volunteer for come on the social media for inform we of the things them where they go on in our country. So in that area they are not make you doubt for say why the media not the report, and in the area of these people telling you about 2023 say the list Sierra Leone, sorry, the list alone not they gonna bed with angry. Now the first promise that one the way them before give you say when they take power, then they solve all their problems, and they at the end of the day they begin tell you say it's not easy for ruling country, which Sambora Kamara don't tell them but still they not believe. So now anything where they tell you about 2023 where you visit again for user for score international goal, not to for score international goal again, and not to get interest for score any international goal done, they get interest for can use that things here campaign with people them, so then for big full them back for vote for them come 2023.
Okay, so this government, although we can't go into the two we didn't talk about, they only don't take 3 years in the SDGs. The last government spent about 8 years. Yes, about 8 years on these SDGs. 8 years, and then take with them. Them being focused on infrastructure and other things. Then they do small way make they not been create so much impact. But this one now, I don't know what it make every time where then say then they can't change something for we. Now the time the thing they become worst. Anytime where they say they change, because like we we be able, I've been telling you this the other day, we be able seriously say, God don't send for we another Moses. But I not be no say, na Moses na send for we, not to Moses. So, we be actually want to see things then they happen. But don't get me wrong, they are doing something, then they try in their own little way. Then they make some effort in their little way. But, if you listen to even this particular person, when are the resident coordinator for United Nations, he say, the government need for do more. Even, how you call this one, Engineer Andrew Kiley, yeah, himself say the government need for do more. So, we no wrong. When we sit here, we talk say, the government is try, but they need for do more. They not they do well in this area, not they do well in this area. We no wrong. We can always tell you say, we can't for sit here, not to for talk bad about them, about the government, but rather, now for call their attention to certain things that way they happen. Let's tell you something. When somebody loves somebody so much that certain people are not able to stand up and talk to them. And we find out say the way our politics don't the inside we are right now, this person, because na party this, is not go able for say something against. When in party this, is not go able. But when it did the other angle, they tell they see all that bad thing, the way in fact, the tell way them be there, they don't do the rotten part of them. Let's take example. The David Francis, yeah. The same way them been talk about that 1.5 million allegation on corruption, yeah, and not ever say let them step aside because now be in the light points to, but now the light don't point to somebody else, and now it is say then for step aside. You see the game, until we begin feel say waiting good for me, good for this other person, we not go able for change we country. Now in this we see Jaja Kojuma Koju. Now let we go to this other area. We talk about education and the try. Anyhow you look yeah. Tell we say more day for be done, yeah. Then get for do plenty other things. Then but then don't try small bits for the education business. For the mere fact then say free. Although somebody go quote me back say who's kind free that one day. Wait till you laugh for.
Funny.
Although,
so because they say free, now it's for you just use the word free.
Yeah, because if you look at practically, na free. But if you look at the other way, people and they pay.
It's very expensive.
Yeah. So, but still, let me look and so. You know, I can always talk say the way how the government they score international points now by pronunciation.
But of course,
when they come then talk, I like this government. I honestly like them. They're very good in terms of media engagement and media. I don't know how for talk media propaganda. Remember the caretaker those days we been tell we say we use the social media now we say no. So now in the use the mainstream media for able for propagate things them and it gets in strategies them when they able for strategize with them for let things then go on how it's supposed to go. You understand eh? So now then they make so much things them that the international community they see as if everything is cool. Whilst normally na the ground is not okay. You understand eh? I tell you, say this government are business government. When they know say the world they go towards girls education, then go to girls education. When they see say the world they go to climate, then they go to climate. When the world they go to this, then they go to this. So any outside money day, then they grip. You understand eh? Okay. Now when we go to this other one, justice. I see them talk about justice. Tell me, what do you think about justice? Now that kind of justice where Fatima talk about mob justice, or now the justice for all, equality before the law. So now this one.
I'm of justice.
Yeah, that's now they go present tomorrow.
I'm of justice because if only even the presentation we didn't get tomorrow, yeah, the people where they go present, then like issues they already don't put on paper tomorrow for go present. Get representative then at the country. I believe say that's go don't make the right up. For if only they get representative, I believe say before they are the safer side.
See, I think Yusuf na the other one. No. You the follow, you know the attack. You know you're the representative where they can talk say they need for do more. If you say them fool, they no.
Well, that's what they say. Upon other hand, then people get for be dry eye tomorrow in the presentation where they get for present. They go write so lies day and go give the people them. They don't care. Let me tell you something. Them people they don't care about waiting you talk about them. They care about waiting that they can lie and talk for gain something. now that they care for. Because if any government they talk of justice, not to this SLPP power, they talk of justice because they come and mess up the whole justice system. Everything but the
Pande. We ever get justice? We can't never get justice, so but the only thing I can tell you say, I think that they don't talk. Because we never get justice, I see them pull people in a parliament, then go na court, the case now boing. Then take people and arrest them, then go, how they feel for Ragbala, then as soon as the thing they go. The last government back then, we don't hold the justice, so justice not in our country, but the only thing now it look worst. And I worst, it really worst.
So bad. Now you sneeze up na problem.
But you know the fearful thing by the international community?
No.
But are they hypocrites? But this,
how?
I think, because then they know certain things then, but I like them not to hypocrites. They're not to them business. Because we in a sovereign state, we for able to manage the problem for we save.
Now that's just one talk.
So I like them.
How long did you call on somebody for coming for you? How long?
Now wrong. How wrong. But talk and come. I really wait for Yeri, the Zoom meeting for Yeri waiting exactly because this interview itself where this person from planning do guess waiting. You're not able for talk waiting and don't do. Then say waiting I don't do pan justice. You remember caretaker the last time for that town hall meeting where he talk say the justice in the left and force towards the end of in term. So waiting and go present.
Because you know say na total mess up.
Yeah, so waiting they go present now tomorrow.
But I don't grab by it I tell you say them people are not care. The caretaker what we get now the caretaker where they read something in a book, take example where he talk about sustainable light. It's
sufficient light.
Sufficient light. Yeah? He hiccup because he no say now the wrong thing and the biggest lie ever in the patrol. But he talk because he no say other people from other side they watch for me they just speak waiting in the talk. You know they talk for making busy now waiting in the do. So no doubt on the Zoom meeting tomorrow, the presentation therefore be fine for them because they write so good things them for go present, but when it come na the ground, na so lie and fake.
This na the program we had. My name na Sembe Pierre.
And me, na my bread.
You get something for do for we please. You forget? Una plenty way they watch, but una small way don't hit for the like button. Now down there we food na ya. Please hit for the like button now. We get the side way. If anything happen, it happen. Where we can go down to, but we can only go under if we get 100 likes right now. Brother, logo rest first. Logo rest.
Yeah, man, I did drink me milk, man.
But wait, I think say they go up. The likes, the likes they go up. People they can forget. Now forget they can forget. They can forget for react. And then not forget for share, please. The share as well as the watch on Facebook. Facebook share not better today. The Facebook share not better. The like again, Facebook, please. When I go up small. If anything happen, it happen. Before ever, yeah. One time been there where I don't know side for begin safe. You see, normally one for talk about me until you get for be very careful. I don't know side for begin. Okay.
Talk more.
Okay, logo a zone 2 back. Logo a zone 2. Because me auntie na person where you know, after we auntie don't dance and zone 2 before come to the big issue of the day, yeah, we will come and tell you about something. Let's watch me likes first but before I continue. The like, the one they would like, on a 63 now. Una go up. One follow will reach 100 likes first, please. 100 likes. Because we get big something. But in the meantime, whilst by the time this Azonto dance is done, we follow reach 100 likes, eh? There we go. Are we together?
We fly always.
We move.
And this, I don't let the people that don't understand why we are dancing. Yes. 400 million and 49%. Are they gonna play music?
I say enjoyment day. Now we no more bets. So, but before we go into this one, now we no more this money. That money then now we no more. Now we no more 500. I call her $500,000. Now we no more. We were there. So if not to win, I would that again. You know, I like one thing for me auntie sabi dance art. And we not care. This ear so na ear of ignore.com. We not care about waiting people and talk about. We know nothing. As far as we concern, me auntie and me uncle with the kick we game bet. You not see me uncle in style that, eh? You not see in style? So
and I can lip swing the dance.
Okay. Me auntie feels and I want against sabi dance. But before we go into that day, let we go quick back. Let's check the Ayobo. The Karafilu. The Karafilu talk about money. We can see how best this money the link. And I can talk to you about laws, financial laws as well, okay? So let we go. Let we start with this one. The Karafilu talk about money business. Africanist Press. Then say details of individual COVID-19 lab fees paid into the Union Trust Bank from 21st July 2020 to 5th August 2020. I hope you do understand waiting at the same. Okay, let we go if we did together. Africanist Press hereby released the first set of documents showing direct evidence of individual COVID-19 lab fees paid into the Union Trust Bank, UTB, from July, okay. Africanist Press discovered that a total of 18 billion when are almost $2 million from COVID-19 lab testing fees paid by individuals in Sierra Leone between 21st July 2020 and 26 May 2021, are being held in a private bank account with the Union Trust Bank, a private bank in Freetown, in violation of both the 2017 Fiscal Management and Control Act and the 2016 Public Financial Management Act, the laws that govern the management and use of public revenue in Sierra Leone. So basically, these are the things them we out in column been try for put together. We then show we. These are the documents that we put together. Boku documents. You know, say they can always put bank transfer, bank account details, to stay up, no stay if for them, all of them things then they. Now in this way, chain no bar being put together. But the how they call them Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Information, themselves been come up with certain things them where then try for counter waiting this Africanist Press been say. I can like waiting them people here they do normally Ministry of Information or the government can only speak on issue when they feel say they get small evidence, but anything where they don't get evidence to, then go say then they ignore. But not in all cases. So if then they ignore them big allegation the way Africanist Press don't make, why then defend this if Africanist Press now frivolous and claims then they make? Okay, so let me watch this one where them pull here. Let's just set them for you. Let you see them whilst they go about the reading. Yeah. Let's just get them for you. Please hold on. Hold on, please. I like for way we they talk something, let you see. Because we don't talk about Africanist Press, we just read, we not talk it to. And then the government self don't pull a own. We want for be at the middle of the fence. Yeah, where we put other person, let we bring back within the government say, because now only way we put the two together, we go able for catch waiting and the try for tell. You know say we like for Pulado. So wait small.
Big time Pulado.
Yes. So low can Pulado now. Let's show it. Let's read for you waiting and see. Okay. So I just to show you, then me go to read them. Let you see them exactly. Let's go. I hope say I go able for see fine. Yes. So let's watch back if it's center for you. No, it don't too much. It don't zoom too much, but no mind. Anyway, let's read for you. NaCOVERC rejoinder to Africanist Press article hidden COVID funds. Then put all the things then together for reply to Africanist Press. Look, read waiting and say. The attention of NaCOVERC has been drawn to an article reportedly published by the Africanist Press titled Hidden COVID Funds. Whilst NaCOVERC appreciates the duty to inform, NaCOVERC regrets to note that the article constitutes a wrong characterization of the emergency response, which is guided by the hallmark of legitimacy, transparency, and accountability. Yeah. I like them big English here, so we they read. Let's attempt for talk about them quick, man. Legitimacy. That means not getting you na real legal something. Transparency. That means say they're clear. They're very transparent. Then they always explain bit by bit in their transparency and accountability, bit by bit, waiting they happen. Okay. Now this accountability, transparency, accountability, then they pante audit service can capsize them bongo.
Already transparent in this.
When I talk to the left cut yonka, say audit service can capsize them bongo. Let me continue for reading and say I like them, I really like them. NaCOVERC advises as follow. Ebo, I hope say not to threaten, la read. NaCOVERC was created by regulations pursuant to the declaration of the state of emergency by His Excellency President Bio in March 2020. The regulations established a financial management system for COVID-19 funds, and the response has at all material times been conducted within an extraordinary emergency context, guided by the regulations which created it as an extra budgetary agency. NaCOVERC has full authority to open accounts in commercial banks to support its operations, but without sacrificing the value of prudent financial management. Okay, I know they go further. Low rub nothing inside this part. I remember the last agency where they do audit service. Then pressure them so much that they say their money where then they make for go into the single treasury account. You remember that letter then they? When this the talking that, then they talking that, letter per letter, say the financial secretary go publicly and talk about why the audit service for put some money inside the treasury. So the big question when me they ask, the NaCOVERC not a government office? If not government office, why they not for make part of the treasury account, the single treasury account? I like the first word and be transparency and accountability, legitimacy, all mark. I like the word and do. So let we look into this kind of thing. Then say, then get right for open. Why you not for open them? Now Union Trust Bank, not a bank of salon. But for say one treasury account, not there for certain money there again.
Well, the single treasury account now special for them. So some money they carry inside while other accounts are there for other money there. Not to all for guys.
Yeah, because if I get it right, now then same private account there, so we see the Mother and Fatima. We see money they come up, they go inside Mother and Fatima. And how they call them, Mother and Fatima bank account from the consolidated fund. So now, instead of them going to the consolidated fund, then go to take from this one when a neighbor no more. Ebo, almost the under. Pass small from you, no. Mother and Fatima account. Tung. Waiting there under, Yubolo. Waiting there under, Dobolo. So I don't understand. We can't take a like you know, but at the same time, you did disappoint we. Because some of where we be feel say you na military man, you for be very, very, very strict in terms of you words them. But it's unfortunate for say some of the things that we did do not contrary to waiting people and they expect of you, sir. Uncle, do ya? You get for stand up and do your game. This na 2021. 2020, the mami say na ignore.com, but I know say you na action. Oh,
but Shembe Pierre, wait. You just run like kite way don't cut. You can talk once away, maybe yourself now how you study sober for go sit now na different thing, right? How you expect caretaker for strict when it comes to money issues? Where you already know how caretaker can take power, how if they live before, they don't can take power, and how you use for live big life for you know reach that kind of level, then now you don't can get power for take free money them. You they expect that kind of person to be strict. How you will be strict? This caretaker can't take power with empty pocket, and you don't go and left power with empty pocket. If you not take time, this guy will be the richest ex-president ever in the world. The kind of way he don't loot money in 3 years' time. The government, the way they don't loot money, not even compare with the way they don't loot for 10 years. I wonder if this take 10 years, how we had good day.
Okay, I just catch up with something quick one. Where na total conflict with waiting then go against the audit service for. Let me read this second paragraph. He say, as the Africanist Press states in the said article, section 47.4 of the Public Financial Management Act of 2016 states, any bank account of budgetary agencies, subvented agencies, or other entities in the central government, whether in Sierra Leone or elsewhere, shall not be open or close except under the authority of the minister signified by the accountant general, and no bank may open any such account without such authority. Bam. And now they continue. You know why I read this part? If you can remember, fine one, waiting the government, the financial secretary, talk about this particular thing with them quote so, and the audit service. Audit service, government they submit, they give them small money, and then they fend them balance money out of the own work the way they do. Then say they not care as long as now government waiting if for go into the single treasury account. And this lobbying day, and the accountant general be agree to audit service for let them do their work just like waiting a non-code so. But because they want for stifle, because they want for grip audit service na the neck, then balance all the law they are. Even when audit service be the court, then same law they are, then say no, una for put on the single treasury account. So I can elect this government. I tell you then days they say, then be the tell we where we small say. No, me I not the Peter Lika, but this particular way in terms of finances, then the Peter Lika. Sometimes me not to interpret that for. Huh?
You family members, and they
no,
go
sometimes they finally tell you uncle and auntie fine, let them tell them true. Not to come bad, and I don't mean any disrespect. Not just the right thing I try for say. But this now we money we talk about.
Okay.
This now we money. Now this make the last government. I feel small pain. The last government officials they miss. I be me small bit where I can they team up and then inside my program. And but you're unfortunate, then people are the balance you don't make attempt almost then they say no. So let them sit down there where they not come for talk with they analyze them. And thank God inside this program here, we know they go and find we news no more like that and we can get news that we now we own, but we dey always dey. The reason why we set up this now for make sure so we dey do review. In other words, promoting of things them where people and they put together and the media house them for make sure so we give them the kind meaning we forget. Because sometimes they person can they talk this word but they play just like how the other they talk but I play on top Pami and Teen talk. Okay, so you don't hear you waiting this now. We get 85 likes. Where are they see the likes not reach 100 at the tire? Because more day for going inside, but at the tire. When I hit the like button for we below reach 100 110. If anything happen, it happen. But they can't do that, they will not reach it.
And it don't happen, though.
Boku thing and they for go. Boku thing and they for go. Boku. But wait. Why audit service for different? Why NaCOVERC for different? NaCOVERC. Una carry una money na the single treasury account. Abeg, una no get excuse. Audit where they watch money business don't go. In fact, audit where go watch una tell una say there are how they call her? SUV.
Prado.
No, na SUV. Then don't go. Why una no for go? But one for see all the money inside the pot.
You know, I think say some people can come at we. By this time, they will shame for come. Because when they start for the collect them copper from with people Nara airports, they go in and out, go on and test. Now I sit down back to talk and see this, you know, get for bonfire picking because at the end of the day, we don't even know the right account where the money they go. Now they got team tattoo so. First they go take some, then they go take some. Tip, God laugh.
Who's God and they really laugh? Okay, let's tell you something. Maybe waiting we talk so at the small part of where they can't begin go now inside this. Let me talk about this dollar. But before we talk about that dollar day, you know, the mommy get in one game. Yeah? I like waiting this how this mommy can dance. Anybody who want to see me celebrity, how we the kicking game? Let's go to L. Me celebrity, he get game bad. So let we listen and after that they can bring to you one shocking something where well it not be shocking again because it been done same, but it go reach time for let you know the kind of person how they talk about. Listen low dance quick when they come back just now. Whilst with the dance, we don't let 4 follow each 100. By the time they dance in the door for each 100, if anything happen.
At least I don't let the people that don't understand why we are dancing. Yes. 400 million and 49%. Are they gonna play music?
Hey, God. Felix, go. Spy me.
Now we go.
It's a beautiful year for me because the thing the way you don't land them go cool. Yes. And the one thing I don't land, the new thing for me, new slogan for 2021, just in case so you know go to waste your social media platform. My last name is ignore.com. Yes. My last name is Fatima Bio ignore.com. I don't want to know what you are saying. We are progressing. We are moving. We never move. You know that so me na first lady way anything I do I can talk. Yes. Because talk is cheap. And na freedom. The forefather they don't fight for love, Bila gets me independence in this world. Hey boy, I don't get independence back. You said I cannot talk because I'm first lady. Hey, Jehovah Witness. I beg.
Congratulate His Excellency the President. I know say some of una go they say me na Mother Bio yes, na he married me. Oh yeah. When you let you man, you therefore be proud of her. They say I let you not let somebody where do good. Now for say this person here, they don't do this. 400 million. Now begin to think. We hospitals them, we schools them, we roads them. Now they begin to feel for understand why the first lady they sweat like this. Because he means say me man now get for the don't they sleep and all he need for do now for the instructions Sierra Leone is made. Yes. We will change this country. For internet. For the fact's sake, the thing that way then they rate for the MCC, it involves corruption. That means we are fighting corruption. The fact say we are talking about human capital development. That means the President's viewing agenda on human capital development is working. Yes. The fact say we are talking about gender equality. That means that the first lady de power co. Yes. That means that the first lady don't work. That means say you don't need for let me for understand, say, the concept of the hands of our girls is for this nation.
Yes.
So I want to congratulate the wonderful man, my love, the love of my life. I want to congratulate my heartbeat. I want to congratulate the man where they allow me for dance as I please. I want to congratulate my own husband. We understand the meaning of Ozonto. Ozonto. The man will understand what is tinini. I want to congratulate that man when they wake up in the morning, the first thing when they say, my Sierra Leone. I want to congratulate that man when believes so kingdom for better. I want to congratulate that man when don't work for what he can. You go talk all day about President Bio. You know, Sabi thief. You know, thief. Anybody where they friend collect and talk about thief around you. Now you know what you died. Who not gonna tell that?
Well, of course, my people, we don't see how this woman, they use some big man, big fool, them, they dance like, I don't know how for say. But of course, we don't see the dance, we don't see the body dance, we don't see, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. My people, we don't see the dance, we don't see the la-di-da, we don't see the enjoyment, of course. But the question where I want to ask people now tonight, see, why always this so-called first lady, they behave so in public?
I've always been a crazy girl. I've always liked attention. Even when I'm in school, I always volunteer to do debates and anything to do with talking. I like it. So I think I express myself more when I talk than when you give me pen and paper to write stuff.
Yes. Would I know you? Now me ask. He don't can answer me why make it misbehave. When somebody will just like attention, even when within our school, as he said, in just like when they do something, like where I don't know, we get this animal where the act. When somebody they kill cow or fall, we don't pull all the way to the side, I can't put her, it can just be around. Where they can yak for take, or then they unlap another day. Hey, they can fly back and go up. You don't care if you go it or you not go it. So the first lady sitting around the inlet, whether they shout span and say, why always say misbehave? It is that attention, they give courage for do more things that we not just good for the country and a man as waiting, we think say now in the happen. Not supposed to happen. But we still not happen though.
No, but wait.
Because when they talk about auntie always you keep
that
it
talk where you talk so just no about me auntie I not believe. La listen back, man.
I've always been a crazy girl. I've always liked attention. Even when I'm in school, I always volunteer to do debates and anything to do with talking. I like it. So I think I express myself more when I talk than when you give me pen and paper to write stuff.
So, you know, if I find one waiting your auntie say, Nami say? No, you don't hear what your auntie say? For the last time, you don't hear you waiting your auntie say?
No, but this na montage, na cut and paste, not to me auntie talk. Then just take one word and put them together, not to me auntie talk this one. Wait. You mean say me auntie talk say in a crazy girl?
But that's what we say.
You mean say me auntie talk say in just like talking? In just like attention? No. Na montage. Yeah. Na cut and paste.
Huh?
Na cut and paste.
No, it go be massage. Man, you auntie need for step up in game. You need for. You begin this dance from the onset. Now you don't extend them na TikTok. Could you imagine? Side away.
Okay.
You can't pick it for the by this time.
The question why they ask you, why you ask the one if you go TikTok, if you go Face Max, if you go, how you call her, Snapchat?
Well, me ask the one because one, I feel say if I be responsible enough for think say in a mother of the nation.
Sometimes now you talk, but you see now this thing is I can talk. You can
I've always been a crazy girl. I've always liked attention. Even when I'm in school, I always volunteer to do debates and anything to do with talking. I like it. So I think I express myself more when I talk than when you give me pen and paper to write stuff. I've always been a crazy girl.
This is not the kind of attention where he like. It's not the able gain attention from developmental things or things them we get for do it. We had in go on before compared to other first ladies like Liberia and others. The things that they do, they build estates for the country. You know that they build things that will be see people the benefits for.
No, but it is
that kind
part.
of attention
It is
part. Very important.
It is shape part. They get answer for our girls.
So maybe if you count the answer for our girl, don't know how they fight the press up like muscles.
I get God for her.
Not to answer our girls, this woman get now hands in our girls she gets.
No, but wait, I understand. Somebody be the pinch me one time say this answer for our girls, a put on a public, but not for that in picking within our house.
But of course, the Jimmy be the way they near him, where he cause trouble now, he attempt to rape somebody, waiting come over behind that. How many rape cases they don't hear to this woman, the side where a man come out, where the case they did not come up.
No.
It can only come up cases like Kamareba for because of what the man they do towards them, they oppose them. The only person who answer of our girls they fight or they bet now somebody they oppose the SLBP government.
Okay, hold on. Now low left down there big because I not like you. I not like you.
You don't let me, and you don't ever let me.
Wait, this thing now waiting. Corona test fees paid by travelers to the government allegedly stolen from the First Lady at State Lodge. How much money? We didn't say loss.
You didn't make no understand? Now $500,000 US.
No. You go the joke.
Shambepi, the money where people be the pay for corona test, where the accounts now you don't sit down back ask and tell people and say this money get for go from pocket to pocket. When first lady don't take your share, he go with her na state lodge, then go tip na he earn $500,000 US.
Let's tell you something about the financial laws in our country. Tick tack tack. TikTok tinini tanana. Yeah? Listen to this.
Azonto.
No, Azonto. Listen to this. We get a law, financial law, we say anybody we get dollar, you know, for all past $10,000 now you earn, or you keep on now you owe. Then notice that one day now a crime, then they charge you for that one day. So it means say any money 10,000 and above for day in a bank. So the question now, waiting this woman take $500,000, $500,000, put on an oath for do?
Because not to suffer for that. Now people have money when they force them for give in the name of corona test. So that kind of money that they now free money to them people there, whether they use the way they want, then they take them how they want to take them. So if even a go lay now he owes, then thief them, he not get fulfill the pain. He just tell like say bank not they decide them for going to their money because they don't trust the bank again. Now the same people.
You see what will be the talk about? What will be the talk about corona Fijis no? Now neighbor then they neighbor. You just pull them from one account go. We can take a liquid go time. Let's tell you something. When you implement government projects, let's say the answer for our girls. When you implement government projects, no way no day, where then they take huge money then give you now you earn. It's not possible. If you want to do a project, it's either you count your proposal them, pay the people them all way they work with through accounts, yeah, or something else. But for take huge money put on your hand. Even when then they go, when then they travel, we see that they take 50,000, and they take almost 1,000. But then when they calculate the account, then per them sober one officially, and then they reach all of them one and the 100,000. So this not 100,000, 500,000, $500,000. Now in they allegedly say loss na state lodge. Corona money where then they gather where then go put na that private bank account according to we source. Now in this woman, you know say used to the game. Even the bank of Salon, you know say be the sign and take money they. Remember the Ayobo then come and tell we. Now in them take $500,000, take this money go put them. The one that where they very close to and where they dance with her, we where they are. Now we if anything happen, they either always the red pan the money them where they play with now us. So this person make smart and sell himself licking hand. Well, if this person survive, he fine. But if he not survive, I say hush to him. But why then for thief? Where then they all the dance and then say things they go on well? And this corona money, plenty people in the right now with the talk where they feel serious pain for let them pay $80 in and out of the country. $80 for corona test. 80, so now almost down the $160. You dey pay them if you dey go inside we yard or if you dey comot inside we yard. You get them? $80 and you dey pay them. Behold, this money all a private account they go. Where ain't not supposed for be so anymore. Right now they quote for we laws where audit services, their law they are all not work for them. Uncle, I would really appreciate if you step up your game and stick to the words the way you say. If the law can serve for all purpose, it go fine. But we see say the law get exception. Other link to the power that may law not dey for them. Other the manufacture money for you, law not dey for them. It's very, very bad, uncle. Auntie, that money they please explain back. Why you put on by the corona test money? Uncle, why you allow auntie for put on by the corona test money? Tell the care go 500. If now 2 million then put on private account, then $500,000 don't commodity. They don't left 1.5. So wait till now do the balance. Look how we hospital all. Waiting they happen at hospital. Look, good drinking water no day. Although the lights then get the witch man away self they go and cut the cable them, the transformer this and that them. But we go come to that and talk about them because they're witch man and they know to politics than they do. Now witch, now the country then they no one for Sile go before. But not to that one day. Until that money they are big, una return them back. $500,000. Una get my door, una back. You know the painful part of all thing? This money not safe for the bank. $500,000. From where we bank governor, tell we say December, money they come by the end of January, money no can. It say by March, money no can. Who's month to the pension? June.
But listen. We can always tell people say if they listen carefully from waiting them people that can talk, then they able know waiting at the ending of any topic where they open them or they talk. This empty bank issue where it come now we had waiting. The bank governor, it said the money day, but people that get the money and the house is there.
Very correct, brother.
They talk. So these are some of the examples. So you will be the deny, will be the can't say they talk for just talk sake or we talk. We not hate this government. We always tell you. We say go left for the city where they talk good things to them people where they do. But you say for the angry for them people there. After I don't argue, go sleep angry. Look what thing they happen. $500,000 for let somebody go keep an house. After that, the same people in this we go pull all the money at the bank them, then go keep an at the houses them. Now they don't go get all that money instead of bring them at the bank them. When me and you they able get small by the money they put in the bank, they still they go choke the money. Now the person will thief this money. Me no sir, if you be able to thief this woman self with the money all, if I don't thief and go to because now proper wickedness. Now which Santia broad daylight which now everybody which we Do you see that they talk what you feel? You see that they come at people on social media. You know they come out, they looters there. You know they come out and thief people there. They will not come and Allah people they say they thief. Then I yappy them past one they can Allah see that they thief. 3 years that people are there destroy the account they destroy it. So you see that you corner, you don't get focus. You know the thing about you future, you begin a future. I don't even be saying they argue get future for your life. You argue for them kind of people there. Take money like that one day. Take come to innocent people them. 80. When you can inside 80 where you want come on do. Some people they come for projects now we have. Some people they come, they can attend the people and burying. Some people they come for campaign, for medicine, for statistics there where they get overseas. Then people they lose their money at the end. At the end of the day, the money they even reflect to me and you for say they go build school for her or go make road for her with the money, sorry, where you the worker. Ordinary first lady take that kind of money go put her in the house. Ebo, now good people they were for this country. No, you tell me now, you they argue. Hey, brother, I left you there.
No, but wait. Some of them things they are back. And finally, we they begin ask question. Yeah? I don't know. I think this money, $2 million, they won't keep them for the election. Because
it is obvious, brother. This 2020 they wait for Simon, you know what they see.
Yeah, but you know bad, low Siam. You go find low Siam anyway. It go really nice for let we see some of them money there. But hey God. A painful we politician, then honest to we. I can always talk where you talk by the bone, talk by the dog back small. Then honest to we. Trust. Then honest, eh? Then they can just know you go see that they sing against the company, calling company thief man. As he can do so, now the same thing they can do back. It's all you we country. But anyway, we will vote back. Now we block. We really block. I hope so we will get sense. But we block we block. We really block. Let God help we.
I mean, quick.
But God, all the things so, I want to see something. This woman tell me something. He tell me something. I don't know. I hope I can see him. Aha. Oh, my boy, I don't see him. Let's see how best I can count them for you. Because some of them things there, they can do, they can know, sonko, yeah. I don't know. It's really strenuous. You know, it tell on we country. It tell on we country. It tell on we seriously. It tell on we. But still, let's see. Aha. This woman is conscious of something. You know, everything but himself now they come in talk am. If you don't tell we say he like talking in a crazy girl, he like attention, ain't he? So, but all them sonko no world then draw business where he dey panso. A conscious say he get bad luck. Because any small thing in the alapara like that body say that act where one can take for last days, hey, you won't go back. Don't listen to what they say, ba. Short one no more.
Left now, anything will happen at this country, then they say na me Fatima. I must get bad luck. For say everything where they go wrong in this country and me, then I don't know, but I believe say God say for what they serve is a living God, he go fight in a battle.
Able.
But how they not go say na you? How?
Hey, I mean, until I forget, I know for below make like inside.
How they not go say na you? Why they misbehave every day and then?
No, some of them say they're not fair. No, I don't feel am for her now. I beg. This word there, it touched me. Let listen to him back. I beg me, brother.
This country are waiting all left now. Anything will happen at this country. Then they say na me, Fatima. I must get bad luck. For say everything where they go wrong in this country and me, then I don't know, but I believe say God say for they serve is a living God. He will fight in a battle. This country are
She may be a time for seeing my face for big.
I beg. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
Anyway, I just talk to the people there. I don't time for seeing my face.
Okay,
Mommy?
If you don't have what's in face, tell her come on.
Hey, yeah, you. Come on. Move.
It don't run.
Of course, my people, this and your program, we had, where they bring you the information where you supposed to forget, where normally the people are not happy and they command them, they attack them, not happy for me, we bring out to you. Plenty thank you to all. We come and watch the program. You will share on Facebook, YouTube, you will like, comment, reaction. All the good things that I use for push the channel, we tell you plenty thank you. Me, where they talk to you, Bible Rekablai from the north, the biggest warrior. Until we meet again tomorrow, the same time, at the same family house. Stay blessed. We love you and happy day. Good night.
Okay, my name is Sembe Pierre. Until we meet again, another lovely edition of your program. Tomorrow they continue with short part of the SDG. Something they will need for Uturata for you 551 and other things in there. But me, honestly, I can gain, I can be big lady people are not the count thing for me low the talk. But anyway, now so yeah. God bless you. If you don't like it, please like. If you're new to this channel, please consider for subscribe, okay? And share as well, okay? Until we meet again, one love to you. God bless you. God bless the country Sierra Leone where we can call weird. Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All what you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.